Hey, what's up guys? It's Casey with Rewire Realty. I am the Hungry Realtor and I'm coming to you every single week to help you keep the kitchen the heart of the home. So tonight we're going to be making chicken cordon bleu. So I'm going to show you what is going to go in that first. Then I'll do the drawing for last week's for the gift card for the house divided. Excuse me. For a house divided. And then also a hat she's thrown in there as well. So thank you, Lisa, for that. Oh, how to get a drink. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so I went ahead and patted out 4 chicken breasts. I pounded it with a meat mallet and I put them in a plastic bag. I've done this on another show, so I didn't feel like it was necessary to, and now that I think about it, I'm wearing the same shirt that I did on that show. So, but I didn't see it necessary to show you how to do that again. But if you put the meat in a plastic bag, it saves your clothes from getting chicken juice all over them. So that's gonna be the main ingredient. You're also gonna want to put some ham in there. Swiss cheese. I don't know why it's called chicken cordon bleu, because like blue is spelled like blue cheese, but there's no blue cheese in it. So if anybody knows, like, please comment and let me know if you know why it's called chicken cordon bleu. Okay, so Swiss cheese. I have some Parmesan cheese that's gonna go in the breading, and then the sauce later on. Oh, sorry, I left it over here. Then I have Dijon mustard, that is also gonna go in the sauce, and Italian seasoning, that is gonna go in the breading. Let's see, butter, thyme. So here in a minute I'm gonna have a lot of thyme on my hands. Get it? If you don't, then whatever. Okay, we also have breadcrumbs. I'm gonna do a mixture of Italian style breadcrumbs and panko breadcrumbs. And the reason for that is I like the texture of panko, but I feel like these taste better. I don't know. So I do a mixture of both of them. And then we got flour. We got 2 eggs. That's gonna be to dip the chicken in later on. And then to go with it, I'm just making bacon wrapped asparagus. So I think that's everything that I need to show you. So let me go ahead and do the drawing for, I got the bacon, of course, for the asparagus. So let's go ahead and do the drawing for last week. And let me see if I can share this to my page, because my internet has been so crazy crappy lately. And then I called them today and they said there was something going on with it, but they couldn't tell me when it would be fixed. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. I'm working on being more kind to people, because it's not their fault that my internet is jacked up, but it is very frustrating. It is very frustrating whenever the internet is messed up for whatever reason. I mean, I don't know what we did without it, right?
It's our fault. It's the kids' fault.
No, it's not. Hey, I need you to either sit over there and be quiet or go in another room, please, because you're not on the show. It's my show. This is Cooking with Casey tonight. Okay? So, thank you. All right, let's see. Can I find the video? I don't know why it's not popping up that I'm going live in people's news feeds, but that's kind of frustrating as well. So let me share this to my personal page and see if that helps. Looks like my internet might be working better, so thank you, Jesus.
Or thank you.
Okay, so the drawing for last week, again, was for a $25 gift card to a house divided, and they're super cute home decor, gift store. They have some cool food and snacks and things like that as well. So, and a hat, and she gave me a hat and I love it. It's super cute. I don't have it in here. I would show it to you. But, okay, so here we go. Let's do the drawing for last week. I don't know why I was facing that way. See, click to spin. Oh, I don't have it in full screen mode either. Oh well. Let's see who wins. Brenda Grant. I don't know you, but I will guarantee get with Lisa because I think that you're Lisa's friend. So I will get you that gift card. Or actually, you can probably get it from her quicker than me. But I will get y'all in touch somehow and you can get the gift card from her. Okay, so thank you for sharing. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you. All right, let's go. Let's get started. This doesn't take very long. I'm gonna preheat the oven to 350. And then with the chicken, I'm just gonna do it right here on this plate because I feel like that would be easier. So while the chicken is cooking, we will actually do the sauce for the chicken. All right. Kayla, are you making enough noise over there?
I'm done.
Okay. So first thing you want to do is I'm gonna go ahead and get my egg wash ready. So once I roll the chicken you wrap the chicken around the ham and cheese. So whenever I get that done, let me get a bowl for trash. Then I'll go ahead and have the egg wash ready to dip it in the flour, and then I'll dip it in flour, egg, and then breadcrumbs. So, and I use the square pan because I feel like I'll be able to get the whole chicken breast in there and not just part of it. There's my trash bowl. All right. So, in the eggs, I'm gonna put a little bit of pepper and salt. It's totally optional, you don't have to, but it gives it a little bit more flavor throughout. I'm just gonna whisk this together. So I hope everybody's having a good day today. I know I did. I had a super busy day. Got my headshots done for my friend Ashley, and she's gonna be on the show next week. So I'm excited about those. I'm gonna order some new business cards. Just fun day. All right. Then I am going to, what do I do with the ham? Okay, here it is, just kidding. All right, hey Wendy, hope you're doing good. I will see you at the family get together soon, I believe. Okay, so since you're just the only one tuned in, I flattened these chicken breasts, and I am now going, so you wanna get them pretty thin, about like that, I guess, like maybe half an inch, if I was to guess. All right, so then I'm going to put a piece of ham and, oh, I need something. And then I'm gonna put a piece of Swiss cheese on. And then I'm just gonna roll it up and dip it in the egg wash. And then I'm gonna dip it in flour first, and then the egg wash, and then the breadcrumbs. Yes, that's correct. All right, so I got the ham on there. Now I'm gonna put the cheese. Let's do it. I probably needed some more bowls out. Okay, let me get some more bowls. No big deal. I'll just use these. They'll be fine. Okay. I like to use deeper bowls because then maybe I won't spill as much, but let's be honest here, guys. I'm probably gonna spill some. Okay, so just pour some flour in. Oops, that was a mess. So, okay, that's good. That should be good. So, can y'all see that? Probably not, huh? Let me move this back and move this forward. Maybe that'll help. Obviously, I'm not cooking anything on the stove right now, or my plate would be like totally jacked. All right, so far, all you're gonna do is put the chicken, the ham, and then the Swiss cheese, and then you're gonna roll it up, just like so. That's a big old hunkin' piece of meat. Anything that is meat, stuff with meat, you got my heart, okay? All right, so you just roll it up, looks just like that. You don't need to put anything else on there. I am going to dredge it in flour. And if you want to be clean about it, you could always use, every time I watch your video, they're super blurry. Well, I can't do anything about that right now, Joya. My internet is completely jank, just so you know. I can't even hook to Wi-Fi right now. So you're just getting just Sprint service out here in Quinlan, Texas. That's what you get. Okay, so dredged in flour. I'm rolling it now into egg. And then, uh-oh, I forgot to do this. Now, some breadcrumbs. And you can make as many of these as you want or as little. Just be sure to make sure that and for the ingredients, you get enough for that. So I think I have 4 here, and one of them's kind of small. So that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry about the blurriness, Joya. All right, let's see. Maybe it'll get better in a minute, who knows. Okay, so in the bread, I put breadcrumbs. I put Italian breadcrumbs, panko breadcrumbs. I'm adding Parmesan and some Italian seasoning. And I didn't measure that, but it looks like about a 1/4 cup of Parmesan to me. So we'll go with that. And I actually didn't realize the first time that I made this how easy it is to make. So hopefully if the video clears up, then you'll be able to make it too. All right. So that's what it should look like. You got some seasonings in there, some good stuff. All right, so then you get the chicken that's in the egg wash, and then you put it in here, and you roll it around. I don't have enough space here. I need to get a better angle for you guys, but that's what I'm working with right now. Okay. One of these days I'll get like multiple cameras to do multiple angles for y'all. Okay, so then I am going to spray this pan down, and then I'm just gonna put it on the pan, and then so that's done. So then I'll finish these up, and then once I get these done, I will show y'all how to make the sauce. So that's pretty much the chicken cordon bleu itself, and then the sauce has a Dijon mustard. It's like a Dijon mustard gravy thing. I'm not exactly sure. So while I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and give the tips on the for like how the market has changed, and also how what you can expect if you. Why did I do that already? Okay, so we're gonna roll with that. I don't know why I did that already. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys some tips if you're planning on selling your home this year. Just to let you know, the market has leveled out a little bit. So at one point, like even last year, when you put your home on the market, you would list it and it would be sold in like 2 or 3 days. Now, I'm not saying that your house can't be sold or that I can't sell your house. I'm just saying that whenever you're getting ready to list, just don't expect it to sell in like 2 days, unless you price it under value. And so another thing to watch out for is the buyers are going to be more likely now. They have more inventory on the market, so they're going to be able to shop around a lot more than they were before. People were putting in crazy amounts over asking price to win the bid because there wasn't anything on the market. So you really want to go with your comps on that and not your feelings. So at the end of the day, you might feel your house is worth $1 million, but if it's only worth 100,000, then it's only worth 100,000. I mean, I'm just using, those are very ridiculous spaced out amounts, but so just be realistic when you're setting your price and look at everything involved. Look at all the because your realtor's going to be able to tell you, what am I doing? Okay, obviously I'm not good at multitasking today, but that's okay. Your realtor should be able to give you a list of homes that have sold in the area within the last 6 months, and so that's really what you want to look at whenever you're getting ready to price your home, and not just in the area, but the overall, like, what did they have upgrades and is yours upgraded? You know, you have to be able to compare it that way. And at the end of the day, you know, you're not going to be able to just get $20,000 over your asking price like that, like, because that did, you know, that happened where people were offering 5, 10, 15, 20 grand over the asking price, and they were paying the difference. And so you're not able to do that right now. And then another thing I would say is if you're planning on selling, I would list sooner rather than later, because we are getting ready to go into a full-blown buyer's market. Right now it's just kind of leveled out, so it could go either way. And so you kind of just want to, if you're going to sell your house, then you might want to list it now instead of waiting until next year or waiting until June or July, because there's a lot of people that are actually out buying right now because rates are a little bit lower right now than they are projected to be within the next few months. So that will save you some money. Also, another tip if you're planning on selling is to, you need to be able to catch people's eye online. So, you know, I recommend getting professional pictures done. If you're my client, I pay for them for you. So that is something that I include with my service, is professional pictures, just because I want you to have your best chance at selling the home. And then another thing you could do is, so there's no surprises after the buyers get an inspection, is you could get an inspection just to be proactive before you get ready to list. So those are my tips for people that are selling and how the market has changed a little bit. I am almost done with this. Got my last one, and this one was a little baby chicken breast. It's like a little baby, but I went ahead and did it anyways. Babies don't get left behind around here. Okay, so the drawing for this week is going to be a $25 Visa gift card. So make sure y'all share the video and comment if you want to be entered in next week's drawing. If you want to be entered in 2 times, you can tag 3 of your friends and I'll put you in there twice. And you can use that gift card for whatever you want. So don't forget to share, and so your friends can see how to make chicken cordon bleu too. Because it's actually not as hard as you, it's just a fancy name. Like, I don't understand why it is so, like, why I was overwhelmed by it. So this is actually the very, very first meal that I ever made for Noah, like on a one-on-one level. I mean, I know I told y'all about the green beans that made him fall in love, but those actually catered at a wedding. So, but this is, he came to Mississippi and to see me whenever I was there, and I said, "What do you want to eat? I'll cook you whatever you want." And he said chicken cordon bleu, and I was like, I have no idea how to make that. So then I got on Pinterest, my little self, and I made it. All right. So, and so this is probably the recipe that I found on Pinterest. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray the tops of this too. You don't have to, but I feel like it does make the tops more crispy. Oh, Joya, while you're watching, I still have your Elf on the Shelf in my car for you. So whenever you get time, just let me know. I'll bring it to you, or you can come get it. I'm gonna put this in the oven. It's preheated to 350. And then I will go ahead, let me grab a cutting board, and do the asparagus, so that's working at the same time. Oh, sorry. I was going to have a guest tonight, but open house at the school, what the heck? Dang kids. I'm just kidding.
Hey.
Okay. All right, so let me just clean up a little bit so I can do this asparagus. So if you don't know how to cut asparagus, I guess I need a knife for this. Oh, get it together, sister. today has just really been a day. I don't know what's going on, but something's out there trying to get me. Okay. All right. So I always just go by this rubber band and I cut right on top of it. So that's what I do whenever I cut mine. And obviously I'm gonna wash it. And whenever I eat bacon or make a lot of different stuff, I normally buy the thick slice bacon, but whenever I do asparagus, I actually like to use the thin slice so that way it gets crispy. Yeah, you're gonna be looking for that Elf on the Shelf next year whenever Lorelai is old enough to play with one. Or I guess she still wouldn't really be old enough to know, but they're actually kind of fun. Like, I mean,
they do. They make a mess.
They do make a mess, as you heard my kids.
Remember whenever they did a snow angel out of coffee?
Yeah, they made a snow angel out of coffee. Turds. Okay. All right. So if y'all haven't noticed, my kids are behind the camera. They really wanted to be on the show.
Hi.
Okay, there. They said hi. But the last time I had them on the show, I had all three of them on, and it kind of got a little bit overwhelming because I was the only, like, they were trying to give each other directions, and I was trying to give them directions. So I decided that I'm still going to have them on sometimes, but probably just one at a time, if we're going to be honest here. It'll just make it easier.
Mama,
okay.
I want to do pianos. She's going to be next time.
Okay. So I'm just going to get these. I'm going to just do 3 each. The girls don't really like asparagus that much, but maybe if I wrap it in bacon, they'll eat it. Who knows?
No. I take the bacon off.
Okay, well, whatever. They're like, no, we're not eating that, but whatever. Okay, so I'm just gonna do like 3. Okay, one of these is gonna have to, 2 of these are gonna have 4. Oh, wait, what happened there? Okay, and then I'm just gonna wrap them in bacon and put a little bit of olive oil on the top and go with it. And whenever there was a time in my life when I put foil over this stuff, but I learned that if you want the bacon done, then you don't put the foil on the top. So, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I need 6 pieces of bacon. So how's everybody doing with their New Year's resolutions? Is everybody working out and doing whatever they need to do? I was trying to diet, just so you know, and I was not very successful at it, so I started working out instead. So I would rather go run for 2 miles in the morning than eat healthy, unfortunately.
Mama.
I love food, I love potatoes, I love mac and cheese, it's really good.
Mom.
So I was not successful with the eating healthy part, but I am staying
Hello, Mom.
really good on my workout. So, okay. So does anybody have any questions so far about the chicken Cordon Bleu or anything like that?
Oh, it's just a
Nope.
giant notepad.
Nope.
For my mom.
Joy says nope. All right. Okay. So I the reason that I asked that is that statistics say that people, but I just got a new gym membership, so you're gonna try. Awesome. Well, why can't I talk? I'm doing okay with working out, but I'm just not doing okay with dieting. So I take my Thrive to help with that, with the nutrition part. And plus, there's sometimes where I'm just so on the go that I literally can't even think straight. So luckily, I have other supplements to take care of that. All right, so I'm wrapping this in bacon. I'm talking I'm trying to talk the whole time because Food Network stars, I saw on there that some people get kicked off for not talking enough, so I don't want to bore y'all. So, honestly, so there we go, wrapped in bacon. And I use a whole piece of bacon, mainly because I love bacon, and secondly because I want to cover everything. Thrive, Thrive is vitamins that you take. There's a pill that you take in the morning, and then there is a shake that you drink, and then you put on a patch, and then you're done. So I do it in the first 20 minutes of my day, and at first I wasn't doing anything with it, and I lost 20 pounds, or 15 pounds in 2 months without doing anything. And so now I'm working out, and I am down to a size 9, which I was busting out of my 12s. I probably should have been in a 14, honestly, but I now wear a size 9. And I just do cardio. I'm not doing like super heavy weightlifting or anything like that, because I don't like to be sore. I know that's weird. Well, it's actually not weird. I just don't want to be sore. I'm adding in a little bit of like sit-ups and stuff like that now, but mainly I actually enjoy cardio. It's a stress reliever for me. So that's why I choose running over weightlifting. And plus, I don't have a whole lot of time in the mornings. I have like 30 minutes to work out, and so that's what I do, and that's how it goes for me. So I feel good about the working out part. I'm still making healthier food choices, but I wouldn't call it a diet at all. Okay, so this is what the bacon wrapped asparagus looks like. Oh, I didn't put anything on it. Let's put some olive oil. That should get the bacon crispy. And then salt and pepper. And let's do 7 spice. Let's do saltgrass 7 spice, my favorite seasoning ever. One of these days they're gonna start paying me for this. You know how many people I have asked people are like, what is that? Where do you get it from? And I'm like, oh, you get it from Brookshire's or Kroger or Saltgrass themselves. And you know, I feel like I should be getting royalties at this point, honestly. Okay, so. All right, so there we go. There's the asparagus. That's what I'm gonna put it in the oven, and it should be done about the same time as the chicken, hopefully. All right, hopefully I don't burn it. Okay, because that's how I feel today. Like, let's just hope that it doesn't burn. I'm sure other people feel like that some days too, but today, I mean, it was just a little bit crazy. All right, so next I am going to start the sauce, and so I'm gonna make that a saucepan. Ooh. Okay. All right, where is my freaking whiz? Oh, I had it for the eggs, right? Sorry, I'm just trying to talk. Okay, so in this I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of butter. And I'm basically gonna make a roux just like I would for gravy. So butter, flour, that's gonna go into the pan. And I'm gonna melt it, and I'm gonna put some flour in there. And I'm gonna stir it up. Stir it on up. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of butter going in. And this makes just enough sauce for the chicken cordon bleu. It's not gonna make any extra. So if you want extra, like if you like it super saucy, my kids probably won't eat sauce, so it'll just probably be Noah and I eating the sauce, so that's why I'm not gonna make any extra tonight. But if I had more adults here, I would probably make a little bit extra just for them. Okay, so just melting the butter. And in the sauce, I'm gonna put 1 1/4 cup of milk. And this is actually a 1 cup measuring cup, so I just fill it over the cup a little bit. Okay, and then flour. This is where the Dijon mustard comes in. I will put some Parmesan cheese, just a couple tablespoons of each of those. And then I'm gonna put some thyme in there. So I'm gonna get thyme on my hands, because I never get thyme any other time. Okay, so I feel like I'm just rambling at this point, but that's okay, because y'all still love me anyways. All right, let's see. What am I doing? Okay, I'm melting butter. That's what I'm doing. That's why I like having a guest on the show, because I feel like I am more entertaining with someone else. Is that weird? Because I have someone else to talk to, and I can like ask them a question, and I don't feel like all the spotlight is on me. But that's okay. Like, I'm just gonna talk to y'all tonight. All right. So, yeah, I already told you about the drawing for last week. Now I'm just trying to go back and forth. So the butter's melting, and Does anybody know, this came to my head. I want to get some curtains for right here. But because the way that I got some new lights and the way that the lights come into the back, I want to put some curtains there. But I want it to go with my kitchen, but my kitchen doesn't even go with my kitchen. So what, does anybody have any advice on like what I should do or put right there? Because it's kind of like they're this short, and I actually enjoy looking out my window while I'm doing the dishes and stuff. So, so I'm trying to decide, should I, but the way those lights are blinding, you know, they're kind of a distraction right there. So, and apparently the light above the sink is distracting and you can't see anyone in it. So I'm just trying to figure out, give me an idea of what I should do with this window. Should I just put straight down curtains or like the half ones, or should I just leave it alone? Somebody please tell me what is up. I need to have an interior designer friend. If you know an interior designer, tag her below. Okay. All right. So butter is melted. Can y'all see in the pot? Probably not, huh? Let me see if I can tilt this down just a little bit so you can still see my lovely face. Okay, that's probably better. Let's move it on down. Move it on down, move it on down. Okay, so butter is melted. You still can't see in there. Oh well. Okay, so then, what did I do with the flour? Oh, dang. Dang, double dang. Okay. Ooh, Joya, while you're on here, what are some cool kitchen gadgets that you would like to buy but would rather see them tested first? Okay, so I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of flour, same amount as the butter, in here. And then stir those up. So whenever you make a roux, you're basically just making a paste. And so that's what it should. Can you see that? Get some light. I'll have to read that later. I have my contacts on. I can't really see that well right now. Okay. So, just that. Like, can you see that? Paste. Are you starting a fire? Oh. Noah's starting a fire in case anybody wants to come over and start a fire with us. Okay, so kind of pasty there, not like my skin, but like the flour. Okay, then I'm just gonna put the milk in. And this is 1 1/4 cups or around it anyways. All right, then you're just gonna mix that up. So this is kind of like you would make gravy. I would probably just use my leftover bacon grease. The instant fryer. The air fryer? Is that what you're talking about? If you're talking about the air fryer, I've been wanting to get one of those anyways. So just say it, girl. I'm wanting to start like testing out different like little kitchen gadgets, like maybe like the vegetable thing that does the zucchini that makes the zoodles and all that. Like I'm wanting to like try that out on the show, and maybe like some other weird things, like some different kinds of like slicers and dicers and like all that stuff, and be like, is this a dud or a deal? Like I kind of want to do that to let you guys know. I mean, might as well, right? I'm already cooking, so I might as well be testing products for y'all. I mean, maybe we could do like lemon squeezers, or, you know, just, they have different kinds of strainers that like sit in your pot, steamer baskets. So just let me know. And so what I want to do is start testing those out so that I can try and like test them out on YouTube and stuff too, and maybe monetize that later on. Because I mean, if I'm using this stuff, I might as well get paid for it, right? Okay. So, let's see. I'm just gonna bring this, I'm gonna bring this up to a boil. That's what kind of makes it thicken. Let me check this. Okay. had to check that real quick. The bacon is sizzling, so if you could hear it, you would be hungry right now. And it smells good. Bacon smells so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead while that's doing that, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the thyme. And the recipe said to put half of a teaspoon. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. Okay, half of a teaspoon. I'm gonna just do like 4 sprigs because that sounds like half a teaspoon to me. All right. Oh, hey, Sarah. Oh, we got a second viewer, Joya. Okay, so, uh-oh, I dropped the whole thing in there. We don't want to eat that. Look, guys, I got so much time on my hands. That sounds like a really bad dad joke. Okay, so whenever I'm doing the thyme, I just, and I don't mean like, oh, never mind, I'm not even gonna go there. Okay, so I just take it from the top and like scrape it down the bottom, and then it comes right off. And fresh is better, so if you're using, less of that, then, or if you're using dried, then you're gonna wanna use about half of the amount because the dried is more strong on there. All right, so now this is boiled. So the sauce is, so that's kind of what it looks like there. And then, so I'm gonna turn it down, and then I'm just gonna add 2 teaspoons. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons, and then we'll taste it. Because I don't want to be adding too much stuff. Dang, I don't even know where my own stuff is in my kitchen. Oh my gosh.
Jeez, Mom.
I know. Okay, so I just grabbed a tablespoon. So we'll do 2 tablespoons. I think that's what the recipe said anyways. Dijon mustard.
Ah! They're frustrated.
And then 2 tablespoons of Parmesan. Oh, that's a little clunky. So we bought this huge thing because we were doing a ladies' night here at the house for church. Uh-oh. That's gonna burn off in a little bit. Okay, we were doing ew, that stinks on the, don't burn Parmesan cheese on your stove. Ugh, that's disgusting. Okay. So, and I can't get rid of it. It's like the never-ending thing of Parmesan cheese. It takes up so much room in the fridge. And I'm not like, we use Parmesan cheese. Like I purposely made this because it had it in there because I'm trying to get rid of this. I mean, like, can you imagine? This takes up half of the thing of my, it doesn't even fit in the door. And then it takes up like, I don't know, a whole bunch of room in my fridge that I don't, it's like, I'll just take the little can that you dump it out of. All right, so this is what the sauce should look like. Can y'all see that? Tell me if you can see that. Let me get a spoon and like pull some up out of there. So I'm gonna put this on low while the chicken is still cooking. And once that gets brown and it's all done on the inside, it's pretty much done. I think it's been in there for what, like 20 minutes so far, so it should be close to done. All right. I put you on low, you don't listen. Okay. Let me get, this should work. Okay, so the spoon, this is what the sauce should look like that consistency. It almost looks like, crap, what is that called? Hollandaise. It almost reminds me of that, but it's definitely not Hollandaise. It's just like a Dijon Parmesan sauce. It was called something, I don't remember what. It's called chicken cordon bleu sauce to me. Who cares? Okay, so that's done. Everything else is cooking. Does anybody have any questions for me? Personal, work questions, tell me you miss me, whatever. While we're just waiting on this chicken to get done so that I can show you what it looks like all put together because it's so good. And the kids will probably eat it without the sauce. So this could be kid friendly without the sauce because it's meat inside chicken. Like, who does not like ham and cheese inside chicken? Like, if you don't, I don't know what's wrong with you. Well, I mean, I do know what's wrong with you. You're probably like vegetarian or something. Who knows? Okay, so, okay, let's check this again. Check it. 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's done. Maybe not. done. Probably got a couple more minutes. So, what kind of chicken breast did you buy? I just bought the boneless, skinless chicken breast from Walmart, and I pounded them out and with like a meat mallet. And one tip that I'll tell you to do if you are flattening chicken is to put it in a Ziploc baggie, like a freezer bag, while you do it, so then the chicken doesn't splatter all over you. You can actually do it without flattening the chicken if you butterfly it. So you should know what butterflying is. You used to work in a restaurant. But that would be cutting it in half and spreading it out on there. So, and the rest, personally, I needed to take out some frustration today, so I just beat the crap out of that chicken with the meat mallet.
Yeah, Mama, we were doing our choices for fun, and all you heard.
What was that for?
We were doing it for fun.
Doing what for fun?
Our choice words.
Oh, your choice words? What are choice words?
Oh, they're like respect, honesty, responsibility, pride, self-control, and teamwork.
Those are good choice words.
Yeah.
I like that. I like those choice words.
Especially respect.
For real. R-E-S-P-C-T.
Yeah.
That's what I like. You should know that. I don't like disrespect. I should come and hang out and we should make one of those fancy keto meals. What fancy keto meals? I've made keto pizza on the show before, and I saw something where you can make like taco cups out of cheese. But I don't know what you mean. But I mean this could technically be keto if you used like gluten-free breadcrumbs or gluten-free or almond flour. You could make this keto, honestly.
Mama.
Or you could just layer the chicken and the ham and the cheese on the top and then make it keto. I think. I don't know. Keto confuses me, honestly. I'm not going to lie. I'm so confused by keto all the time. But yes, I'd love to have you come and hang out and make one of the keto meals. I'll do it just for you. All right. So, let's see.
I'm okay, guys.
I hope so.
Mama. Mama.
Oh my goodness. What, honey?
What?
Aw, you're so sweet. She put sticky notes on the fridge that says, I love you, Mom. You're the best mom.
No, I got it.
Love your cook. Love your cook. That's cute. I like it. Very cute. Okay, let me just cut one of these and see if it's done. And
Mama, where'd Kayla go?
definitely not done. She's outside with Noah. So if you guys want, I can just post a picture later on of the chicken cordon bleu, because it's probably going to be another 15, 20 minutes, it looks like. And so what I'll do is I'll just post the finished product and the pictures, and then so that way y'all can see what it looks like whenever everything's done. But if you want to know how to make this, go back to the beginning of the video and start watching it. Don't forget to share the video to be in, and share and comment to be entered in the video. Tag 3 friends if you want to have 2 entries. All right, y'all have a good night. Love you, and thank you for watching. Bye.